Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 20th through the 26th of 2020. Let's jump right in. The overall energy that the divine pulled for this week is the building blocks card, which is a great card because the building blocks card is all about building those very strong foundations, okay? You're really ready to start making some very positive changes in your life this week. Some decisions are being made, um, and it's setting you up for bigger and better. All right. Um, it's you cultivating an extraordinary life because it all starts with the base, right? The building blocks. So, yeah, there's some changes coming in, Libra, and you're making those changes. And I love that kind of taking control, taking power over your own life, knowing that you are in charge of your own life. And I love this. What a nice energy. Now, in the tarot, the very first card that comes out is the Lover's card in reverse. It's perfect, okay, because this is all about being in alignment with your personal values, right? These positive changes, letting go of things that do not serve you, putting your values into that foundation. So I often talk about our personal values. They're like, snowflakes. Every single one is different, all right? And there's no wrong in there. It's just we all have different personal values. What makes us tick? What makes us proud? What makes us happy? What brings joy into our life? And sometimes we forget what they are, or we're not sure and we're just finding them out. And sometimes it's how do I want to say it? Okay, you're growing up and people put their values on you. And I'm not saying your parents' values were wrong. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but you know, it's like you're finding yourself, okay? So and you're making these changes like, oh, I'm doing this now because this serves my highest good. I'm not doing this anymore because that's not what I believe, right? So some really big positive changes coming in this week. This card is also about honoring yourself, right? And honoring those personal beliefs, loving yourself for who you are. So, really positive energy. I just love that you're making these changes. And you know what? We continue to do that through our life. But I feel like for this week for you, it's some really big ones. Like you're just like, yeah, it's time for me to be in alignment, with myself. And I just think that's gorgeous energy for the week. We're following that with the Prince of Pentacles, right? Oh, I love this. This is you. You're working very hard setting those foundations. You're doing the work. It's not like you hired somebody else to come lay the foundation. You're doing it and you're taking it one step at a time. You're very methodical about it, which is good. You're really checking in with yourself. Is this part of my core beliefs? And you're I'm actually surprised the clean it up card didn't come out because I feel like it's part of that. That's the card that I keep seeing in my head, which is getting the clutter out, making space, um, mentally, physically, right? And so they keep telling me to talk about that card too, because that's like that. It's not like that is making the changes necessary to build on this very strong foundation. And remember, this is about cultivating an extraordinary life for yourself. And the only way we do that is by building from our core values, our personal values, and building upwards from there. So I love that you're really working hard on that this week. And working hard doesn't mean, oh my gosh, this is so hard. No, it's not hard work. It's you working hard, right? Big difference. It comes to you naturally this week. I love that. Then Libra, you have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is quick change, positive change. Like you're like, I'm doing this and I'm doing it now. I'm done with all this other stuff, right? I love the artistry in this card because I mean, if you look at this person, they're shooting a rainbow right out of their hand, like a superpower, right? Cultivating an extraordinary life. This is what I want my life to look like, right? This is what I want. And it's funny because now that I'm looking at the card even closer, because I could look at these cards over and over again, but you still always pick up something new. These wands, right? They almost look like brooms, right? Sweeping out the stuff that you're like, I don't know why I believe this. I've been told it all the time, but I don't believe this. This isn't part of who I am. This is not part of my core values. I love this. It's very swift. It's like, I'm doing this, right? And then you have the 10 of swords in reverse. I love this. This is this is a very painful ending, but it's in reverse. So you're in recovery from an ending, something that didn't serve you, something painful. It could be a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be self doubt, right? But yeah, you are in a recovery mode here, and you really are. You're cleaning it up, and you're like, no, I don't believe that, right? Like, I've had people say some not so nice things to me in my life, just like everybody has. And I have learned to look at those people and say, that is wonderful that you believe that. However, that's not part of my belief system. And I kind of get that energy here. Like, yeah, you know what? You would say those things about me, but you know what? I don't really believe that. So good for you. However, that's not part of my belief system. And so you can release that and you can recover from that. Sadly, people can be very mean. Sadly, people can be very mean. And then you have the Princess of Cups. I love this. This is, this has been coming out, I got to tell you, for a few signs. And in this deck, I really love it because this is all about following your intuition, right? And as we should. Those of you who've watched and that subscribe, when it comes to intuition, I'm always saying it's like we suppressed it. We've been taught to suppress it. It is an ability. It's an ability just like seeing, smelling, right? It's a sense. And we have like just literally been taught to squash it down. And one of my goals as I'm doing these videos for all of you out there that watch that are, um, pulled, guided to these videos is to say, yeah, work with your intuition, build it up back up, because it is amazing what you can do when you follow your intuition. And this card also talks about unexpected surprises. So I do love that. There will be an unexpected shift. Something will happen. A gift, perhaps. Doesn't have to be huge, but it might be huge to you. It doesn't even have to be something material. It could be a new friendship, but there's definitely an unexpected surprise coming in for you this week. I love this. Then, Libra, you have the Hierophant. Again, wisdom, inner wisdom coming in. Going within, listening to your higher self, and just knowing this is what I need to do. These are the changes I need to make. These are positive changes. Some of you are seeking out, a mentor in that. Someone that has made those positive changes. Hey, how did you do that? How did that benefit you? And you don't go by step what they did, but they give you tidbits of things that they did, and you cultivate that into your own. Some of you, the mentor might be this channel, because this is your guides and angels and ancestors coming through giving these messages. But it's all positive, right? It's all positive changes this week. Then you have the Prince of Wands. Yes, this is that motivation. You are feeling very motivated to take action, to make these changes this week. You have a newborn fire, right, in your belly, this passion. These are good changes for me. I know they are. It's going to affect my life in such a positive way. And so much so that you have the Three of Cups. And I love the Three of Cups, okay, because the Three of Cups is about collaboration and celebrating these changes. This is inspiration again. And whenever I see the Three of Cups, guys, for me, that's your angels and your guides and your ancestors. They are with you. They are collaborating with you. They are celebrating with you. These are good changes you are making. Positive things come in. Beautiful. Your team is with you. Then look at this. All of this clearing energy, the building on these strong foundations, these positive changes that you are making. Remember, we talked about how you're cultivating an extreme life for yourself. Well, look what comes out. The Ace of Pentacles. The aces are all about the divine handing you a gift or an opportunity, right? And if I say this all the time. I know sometimes I repeat myself, guys, but it's to get the messages out. But, we have free will. We can either choose to accept that gift from the divine or not, right? So this is a big one. This is a gift or an opportunity coming in from the divine in many different ways, because there's so many of you out there, for a financial opportunity, career growth, anything that has to do with the material world, right? Maybe you get a loan for a house, that you're trying to buy, but this is a financial opportunity for you. Okay, maybe you're ready to start your own business. Somebody backs you up. I mean, it's just, or something you never even thought of, right? You never even thought, oh, but and you have this opportunity that just falls into your lap, and you're like, hey, yeah, let's do that. Okay, but it's really good. It's really good, and it's because you're building very strong foundation right now, changing your life. And right after that, oh, I love it, Libra. Nine of Pentacles. This is financial independence. It's one of my favorite cards, right? Because who doesn't want to be financially independent? And remember, everybody's got their level of what financial independence is, to have enough and more, right? Because this card is about having enough and more and having the luxuries in life, right? But everybody's idea of luxury is different, right? Not everybody needs the $1 billion home and the Ferraris and all that. That's not what makes them happy. So see how this guy's got the bouquet of sunflowers? That's that person's luxury. So I do love this card. I do. Financial independence from that Ace of Pentacles. New job, new career, something's coming in for you, Libra. Then you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Love it. Just like the Ten of Swords up here, right? This one is all about not living in conflict. Okay, this is about making amends, and I really feel like, yeah, it can definitely be making amends with somebody in your life, in your past. But I keep getting the feeling like you're making amends with yourself, like you're forgiving yourself, right? Because we all go through life feeling guilty about something we did, said, whatever. And those are just, I shouldn't make light of it, but those are just lessons we had to learn. But sometimes we are so damn harsh on ourselves. But now you're letting go. You know that these were lessons to be learned, and you're making amends with yourself. You're saying, you're making amends with your inner child. You're saying, hey, it's okay. These are things we did. We had to go through. Some of you it is other people. Okay, some of you it is definitely, but for a lot of you, this is just making amends with yourself, forgiving yourself, and forgiveness is just forgiveness. It's just beautiful. I mean, you can't really attach anything to that. It's just this forgiveness. And then look at this. So I'm telling you, this is all about your solid foundations. And remember, solid foundations are about money, guys, because money is not evil. Money is energy. Everybody keeps thinking money is evil. Money's not evil. People, right? People can be evil. But money in and of itself is not. So whatever we're doing here, this clearing, right, is bringing in this opportunity from the divine to be financially independent, letting go of inner conflict. Sorry, guys, I'm still just got a little bit of this cough left from this bug. But look, it brings you to this Ten of Pentacles. Yes, material success, right? Happy home and family because we have the money to take care of what we need to take care of. It's just a beautiful energy. Working hard, long-term success. Long-term success. I love this. Bottom of the deck, Libra. Bottom of the deck. Really? Yes, the Sun. Again, happiest card in the deck. Remember I talked about the luxuries and the sunflowers? Look at the sunflowers. That's that person's luxury, having a field full of sunflowers to walk through each day. The Sun is not just about emotional happiness and bliss and harmony in the home, but it's also material wealth. Okay? But again, material wealth there's a different level for everybody. So I love this. Look at that, the Sun card. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, and look at this. The divine pulled out the well card. Family wishes come true. I really feel like this is, I'm building these foundations. It's going to secure myself, my family, right? I'm making changes for me that will affect everybody else in a positive way. And we will be stable, right? We will be stable. This house will be stable. I love this. Family wishes coming true. Then the divine also pulled out the candle card. You will be shown the way. Again, your team. Celebration, Three of Cups. They are going to show you the way, light the path for you, okay? The candle, lighting the path. I love this. What a great general read for you, Libra, but also what a great weekly read. I just love it. This is like the week that you start really building, right? Building those foundations to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is the week you started to cultivate an extraordinary life because you work with the universe to manifest and co create. I love it, Libra. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value. And don't forget to click on the little bell. The bell notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So blessings to you until next time.